These are some players you guys should try to be trading for before week 1 of the NFL season. Trading in the preseason is very different than trading after week 1, and it is a great opportunity to get some really, really good sleepers. What I mean by this is when you're trading in the preseason, everyone's value is based off their ADP. A player who was taken in the 3rd round is going to be valued as a 3rd round player. So if you go down the board and you take a guy like Jakobi Meyers here at 74, preseason he is valued as a 7th round pick. But if by week 2, Jakobi Meyers has dropped 25 and then 27 points, people don't care if he's a 7th round pick. He's going to be valued based on those 2 weeks where he performed very well. And now he's going to have trade power as someone who's up in maybe 3rd, 2nd round. So what I mean by this is if you want a guy like Jakobi Meyers who goes late in the draft and who you think will be good, preseason is the time to secure him, because as soon as this guy starts putting up big numbers, his value is going to skyrocket and you're going to have to pay a way higher price in order to get him on your team. So with that being said, here are some guys I think you should try to trade for before the season starts. And to start off, yes, I would say DJ Moore is one of these guys, also around the same area. Courtland Sutton, I think, goes much later than he could be going. Calvin Ridley, Moore, Sutton, Ridley, and Judy. These 4 guys, which all go in this span, I think you should potentially be sending out a trade for all of these guys. I see no reason why any one of these 4 people could not finish in at the top 10 for wide receivers this year. All wide receiver ones on their team. And in a PPR league, even if they don't have the QB, all I need is for them to get receptions. I don't care if you check the ball down 2 yards, that's 1.2 points. If you're extremely high on a guy like McMillan, now is the time to get him. Isaiah Pacheco is another one who I like a lot, guys, going here at 72 right now. Also Jakobi Meyers, also Chris Olave. Pacheco went in the 2nd round of last year's draft. He is now going all the way down at 72. You're not going to have to pay too much to get him. I think his upside this year is actually pretty good. Same with Jakobi Meyers, another wide receiver 1. I actually think having Bowers there will help take some pressure off of him. And I do think Geno Smith is definitely a QB upgrade from what he was dealing with last year. You also have rookies. I feel like there are a lot of rookies in this draft. Guys like JCM right here. Now with JCM, I actually think he is a little bit pricey now. I picked him up in one of my leagues during my actual draft in the 13th round. This was a couple weeks ago. He was going at like 140. He is now up to 80. He has moved up 60 spots on the board. And then trying to trade from on top of that, you might get upcharged a little bit. But even moving up the board a little bit, a guy like JSN. I have JSN finishing as a top 10 wide receiver. So I don't mind paying for him with where he's going at. And I don't mind maybe even paying a little bit extra to get him preseason. Because if it gets to the season and JSN is actually cooking, now I got to pay a much higher price for him, and I don't want to do that. Another one down here is Ibuka, going at 98 right now. He has moved up a decent amount. I still think he's a great pickup. This dude is already projected like 14-something points week 1. Obviously, Chris Godwin is out. But the thing is, you're not going to have to pay a very high price right now to pick him up. So I definitely recommend trying to pick him up preseason. It can't hurt to send out a trade, or if you're already working another trade with someone for maybe some more higher tier players, throw one of these lower tier guys in there, because they're a lower tier player at this point. There's no data on them. They haven't proven anything yet. So if you believe in them, now is your time to secure them. So anyways, these were a couple of guys that I was looking at. Let me know who you guys are trying to trade for preseason. And I just think that this is kind of an important topic because I think it is very much so different from trading once the NFL season actually starts. And it's important to try to take advantage of this time if you can. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.